you're packing up your car with stuff, and you put this beautiful child in a car seat knowing that's the last time you're going to do it. And you drive a couple miles down the road, and when you make that transaction, right, that handoff, and you're doing everything you can to keep your chest from exploding, that was when it hit me. That was when that transformation came. And of course, I've got teenagers in the house, so I'm trying to keep it together. There was no class we could take. There was no training. There was no book we could read. There was no video that anybody has that could prepare us for saying goodbye. So I would just find times to sneak in the bathroom and cry. And I did that for about 2 weeks. And I couldn't sleep at night. We were weeping uncontrollably and praying that that wasn't going to be the night that there would be a surprise visit, right? Because nobody was there to take that picture. My phone was broken that night, right? Couldn't get it to turn on. Where's that thing? I don't know why it's not working. Amen. We are called as foster parents to love every child so much that they don't know they're in foster care. And that was our goal. We kind of used that as a bit of a mission statement, if you will. This wasn't something that was orchestrated. No one convinced us to do this. This was absolutely a calling. And you'll find that that's what turned into the kingdom impact that we talk about in our presentation. And the slide says, what were we thinking? And for the foster parents, and raise your hand if you're a foster parent so I have an idea of where, oh, there's like two hiding over here. Nobody look at them. What were we thinking? Why would we want to do this? Nothing logically out there would convince you to be a foster parent, right? Because we take classes, we spend a couple of evenings with you, or we spend our Saturdays with you. How in the world do you prepare folks for a knock on the door? Here's a baby, good luck. Here's a book that has 3 or 4 pieces of information. And good luck, I hope it works out, and we're going to come see you every couple of days. I'm going to say some things that are probably going to be uncomfortable. They're absolutely going to make me uncomfortable. I just happen to learn that when I'm uncomfortable, and hopefully when you're uncomfortable, is when we grow. Because if this dad doesn't succeed, then that child's in bad shape. Right? This is real life, raw stuff that happens every day, right? But it has that kingdom impact. Instead of talking about it, let's go be about it. Let's be out in our communities doing something about it. Fatherless or orphan, those 2 words show up 37 times in the Bible. There's probably a good reason for it. And that's that kingdom impact, and it can't be stopped. So the definition of teamwork is it's a noun, cooperative or coordinated effort on the part of a group of persons acting together as a team or in the interests of a common cause. So if we just really quickly take that word cause and put child, and we act in the interests of a common child. Simple, right? Anybody in this room want to argue that? We were emotionally spent. Couldn't do it anymore. The thought of another child coming in, we weren't done grieving. So we finally were. We finally were done, and we said, okay. And stop rooting against the very people that are out there making a difference. Look what happened. I mean, you probably couldn't have photoshopped that any better. I don't know a whole lot of people that can. So if you just take a second and put your hands together for George.